Dude, so seriously, I'm so meticulous. I spent 12 hours one day going so slow, being all meticulous.
Mm-hmm.
So Franz and I were just talking backstage, by the way, and it's like we should be live right now talking about all this. Anyways, I still accidentally do stupid ass waste quests.
Uh-huh.
It's like, okay, so you guys, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the freaking myth, the legend, Franz in the house, who I would say is one of the most gifted podcasters I've ever heard in my life. I'm not kidding.
You're too much, Grady.
I don't know. I don't know what it is with this man, with Franz, but I can just tell. What do you do for a living, Franz? What do you do?
Sales. So I talk for a living. You know, like I'm on the phone all day. It's a little different on stream, but
what kind of sales? What kind of sales? Talk to me.
IT sales. So without getting
so you're selling like an IT service for.
It's like business to business IT, not quite software, but like in the same realm. I'm talking to the same people.
Okay, interesting. Which is hard to find good ones that don't suck and aren't overpriced. Okay, speaking from experience here, being in an insurance agency and having a zillion computers, networks, this and that. Oh my gosh!
And it's funny because you always used to talk about like salesmen and like crappy salesmen, and I always used to laugh because I work with a lot of them where it's people that are just so cringy with the way they go about it.
Right.
And, yeah.
It's crazy. So you can't. They either got it or they don't when it comes to sales.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just aren't gifted with it. There's nothing wrong with that. I, in fact, love those people, need those people. I'm a wreck without those people. Like I love a Hubert Cumberdale, for example. I love putting a guy like that up on a pedestal. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but when it comes to like how to properly message that you're not going to come out with page 10 soon. We could use work on that.
I asked the question, not this week. I asked the one last week about it. I've been wondering about that page 10. I need closure. It's all open-ended, and they're pulling my heart around on a string,
Yeah, there's a way to message that, but it's like that's where our gifts can come together, and it's so important. Anyways, we got Ellie in the house, baby. So, okay. So, Franz, Ellie, listen, this guy Franz is with Bogside Chats, Maddie Paskin, Guy Kid. They're like the best trio freaking podcast there is. Seriously.
We're just trying to keep up,
You guys are my favorite.
Just trying to keep up.
Period. And I listen to anybody and everybody out there all the time. The top ones and everybody in between. You guys are absolutely my favorite podcasters. Do you realize that? I'm not kidding.
I appreciate that. I really do.
I'm not saying this to stroke your ego. I don't want to. I appreciate that. I don't want that. Here's what I want you to realize. I don't know who you are, where you live, or anything, but you got a gift that's valuable. And I see. How old are you?
I'm in my 30s. So you say I have a gift. I don't have the gift of endurance that you have, though. This is what number stream is this today?
Oh, who knows?
Number 3.
We track. See, I need somebody like Kong to keep up with all that kind of stuff for me. I need administration is a gift.
Oh,
in the Bible. Did you know that?
I don't have it.
You've heard of the gifts of the Holy Spirit, right? Speaking in tongues, gift of the Spirit. All these different, healing, all the different gifts. Did you know the gift of administration is one of the most important gifts of the Holy Spirit in the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
And I need it.
And we're not all blessed with it.
I still haven't opened my mail since March of 2022. I still haven't paid my taxes in 2021. I'm a wreck. And if I don't have that in my life, I'm a wreck. And it's like the magic is held down, right? So it's like that's why we need each other. Anyways,
you need your space for the creativity, though.
Right.
Can't be getting bogged down with all that stuff.
I know. I don't even like my house is a wreck. My kids don't even want to be around because I'm a mess. Okay. Anyways. So Ellie, listen, Bogside Chats on YouTube. You can minimize this if you're on your phone or wherever you're at and just type in BOG side chats, all one word, Bogside Chats. Boom. They'll be right there. They're DeFi Kingdoms guys, but guess what? They're also Dragons Crossing guys, because the first winner of Dragons Crossing, the first guy who beat this freaking game, is this man, this myth, this legend, Franz. Baby. Franz OX on Twitter. Let's go. And so I've got some questions for you. Okay. I watched I Know Kung Fu try, and then he had to flee. He has that skill, a guaranteed flee skill, which I still haven't seen. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Check out this hero. Okay. So I've got a
beastly one that you were using last night that you beat the first boss with?
No.
Oh, no? Okay.
But right after that stream, and when I came back home after taking my kid to soccer, okay, I did this guy, and he won. Same exact scenario.
Okay.
The problem with this guy, okay, he's a monster, but not quite as much of a monster. He's got 80 armor mitigation proc chance. Basically 79. All that's good. And he's 46 strength. Okay, but here's the problem with this guy. So talk about dilemma. Okay, okay, because he died 2 days in a row. He was my top guy.
Okay, this is the guy that you were going back to Eidos to restock. Okay.
I hooked him up with this 1d6, 2 bonus damage, and 16% armor mitigation. Okay, and 4 hit points, just awesome. So, and then also hooked him up with this, the pretty solid leg gear here.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what?
11% for feet. That's pretty good.
Is it? Okay.
Crit chance in there too.
Right. I've seen way better than that. So nothing too sexy there. And I just threw him some stuff. Nothing too overwhelmingly amazing, mind-blowing here. So I'm a little hesitant.
25 on the head gear. It's pretty solid.
This is just a 2d6 sword that I bought from the blacksmith. Okay. So even though
so I was gonna say that your attack looked a little low, but that makes sense then. But everything else looks. I mean, the armor mitigation, that's where I was at, was about 80 when I took on the final boss, and you're right there at like 79 and change. So
right now I could throw this on. This gives 7 strength. This gives more dodge, but I miss on the armor proc. This is what I originally gave him, but then when I beat that other boss, and do I need to zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better.
Yeah. So this gives so much more proc, and it gives the parry. This one gives way less proc, except a higher number. What? Okay. Do you understand? So this also gives 6.87 dodge, 7 strength, and 4 hit points.
How is it affecting your? All right. So go to your character, because the strength is what I'm interested in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I agree with everything that you guys were saying last night, that the percentages are more important. But what is all right? So 13 to 28 with this thing on.
It bumped him. So then when
it was what 12 to 26 before.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, I still lean towards the armor mitigation personally, because I don't know. So when I played the final boss, it was looking a little bit hairy about halfway through, and then I got like 3 or 4 in a row where they hit me but did 0 damage because of that mitigation.
Okay.
And that was when I kind of bridged the gap and was able to kind of take it forward. I was considering backing out for a minute there.
Yeah. See, this also gives 6.87% dodge. Whereas this one gives 3.38% parry. Okay, so
your parry is your lowest.
Armor mit proc chance. What that means is, so just to clarify, so what happens here in the back end when we're battling is that first the guy tries to attack me, right? And then I have a chance to dodge. And if I dodge it, it's a miss, right? Then if he hits me, there's a chance for the armor mit proc to happen where he like hits my armor essentially. Okay. And if that happens, then the armor mit amount kicks in. Is that right?
Right. So if the amount's super low, you can get it mitigated, but if you're only mitigating like, 5 damage, it's not really doing much,
Okay. So that is would you say as important?
So something I heard, I think it might have been Bob actually, who you had on last night. He didn't say it last night, but he was talking about it a little bit a week or two ago. The idea of for a boss fight going with the higher mitigation amount, even if you're sacrificing a little mitigation chance, because when they do hit you, you're going to want to mitigate because it's going to be a higher amount hitting you, so you're going to want more mitigation. But I mean, I think he was talking more if you have like a loaded inventory, a lot of good options. I mean, you know, you're kind of set with the armor you got besides this headpiece. I don't know. I think I'd go with the way you have it personally. But
really,
it's tough.
Because see, this gives me more armor mitt. It gives me that one. It gives me more dodge. It gives me more damage, the strength, and 4 more hit points. Which, okay. So now
they're both good options. It's a good problem to have, you know?
It's like, why didn't you give me a damn sword? And of course, it's like so weird how these higher leveled items aren't better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this was another example of me accidentally buying a freaking vest.
Okay.
Damn thing. Okay. Anyways, so it's like so he's saying right here, our boy, how do you pronounce his name?
Ductorus?
Ductorus.
He wants to see some action. He doesn't care if you live or die. He just wants to see it.
Yes. And Ellie's got other things to do. Love you, Ellie. Okay. All right. So, okay. Well, if you want action, so what would you do in this scenario with this guy?
I think he got the skills the right way. You know, I don't see any.
Just all rendering blow.
I don't see any benefit in overhand chop. I mean, I think that's one of the big ones. They said they're going to rework everything.
Yes.
That no skill is going untouched. JB said today, but I think that's one that really needs it. Grapple, I see the merit in it.
Here's the thing. Here's what's so weird with grapple. I don't like when I read that I'm losing carry on myself, but every time I use grapple, I beat their ass.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense for your hero, right? Because you already have a low parry chance. If this was flipped and you had 70% parry, 20% armor mitt, I'd be more hesitant to use grapple because that's a larger number that you're taking down by 80%. I mean, you're taking your parry down from 20% to what would be 12%, I guess?
Yeah, 12%.
I mean,
I see. But
you know what I mean?
It doesn't ever even seem like it matters. I just beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
I don't get it. So that's why I'm a bigger fan of grapple. But when you have a rending blow, screw those other two.
Yeah, that one is solid.
Right. And so, okay. So our boy thinks I can win with this guy. And here's the thing. I just heard an accent come out. Like, I've never heard an accent. You have an accent.
From me?
Where are you from? Where are you?
We're prying in deep here.
Are you in Boston, New York?
No. I lived up in Boston for a while, though. I hope you're not hearing any Boston accent.
Wisconsin.
Nope.
Or Minnesota?
New York, actually.
New York. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The Midwest guesses, those don't sit too well with me, but it's all right.
Well, no, I thought you said that. Sorry, because I said Boston or New York, and you said no. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, Franz. So right here, Sticks. Listen, Sticks intern. Sorry, not Sticks. Sticks intern. I'm bad at that. I always just call him Sticks for short.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
There's no shorthand for it, you know.
Come on, killing me. Intern, I guess. But that's Bogside Chat's intern. Is intern.
They have a whole intern union, you know. They're unionized.
Right? Okay. Well, so listen. Franz is like the most gifted podcast guy in our community, I would say.
I disagree, personally. I don't know. The way Ogre was spitting fire on your last stream, he brought the energy today.
Dude, he put me in a trance.
It was, he was.
I lost sight of who I was and where I was and what was happening.
And I'll be honest, you know, we're talking Dragon's Crossing right now, so I don't want to veer too far away. But with DFK, I'll be honest, I've been in a bit of a bearish mindset. And he kind of snapped me a little out of it. He was just rolling off positives and things to be excited about. It was great.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, dude, Sticks intern, baby. Okay. So if you were me, you would go for the higher mitigation proc chance, bring that back up to 80% instead of 67. But see, I've got more dodge now.
I'll say I don't think either option is bad.
Right. And then see, the damage is better. And I've got 220 XP now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I still don't know if this guy's good enough to beat the final boss with this crappy sword. And I have another hero with a badass sword that would be perfect for him. And it's like,
how many quests are you at? Are you?
I haven't even quested with him yet.
No, for like benchmark.
On the leaderboard, I'm at 310. See?
Okay, so you're in position here where you're going to hop onto this leaderboard.
Right. So should I risk it for the biscuit right now?
It's tough, and it's tougher because you don't have a flea. So I can't, in good conscience, tell you whether or not to. This has to.
I know. And so, and look at my quickness. It's 21.
Okay.
It's not great because I didn't know what the hell I was doing at first there. Mm-hmm. Look at that. 50. See that?
Well, yeah, the beginning of this season was so touch and go for all of us.
Right.
Nobody really knew. Some people were more careful about it. Like, I know Kung Fu. Sounds like Bob Nothing was very careful about. I kind of just went in and was like, all right, I'll figure it out as I go, you know?
Were you just like, F it, I'm just going to go fight this boss?
Yeah, no. I mean, by that time, I had kind of a strategy in place. But the first few days, I was just kind of clicking around and, kind of figuring things out. And I probably burned a lot of quests that I didn't need to burn. I'm excited for Season 2 and to be able to do it, like, meticulously from the jump.
Here's the other thing I'm noticing is that no one's beat him at level 17 yet.
Oh, yeah.
And he's only level 17.
Because I remember I was at... Oh, no. So, all right, that is wrong. It continues because I was at 17. Because I remember people were saying, because I continued questing.
Oh, so
after
you
the
still...
fact. I've actually died since.
So you can keep questing. That was alpha. So after you beat this freaking game, I'll be able to give my items to other guys.
And so that's what I did. I went right back to Eidos, and I have another warrior that's now using all my good stuff.
Oh my gosh!
But then I got a little. So then, and I was actually talking to Tad about this a little bit. The idea of after you beat the boss, is it worth it to go back to Eidos, or do you want to use every single quest in the Dark Tower trying to find those level 15 skill books?
I know, right? I'm going to eat up so many quests. I still won't get the damn sword. So should I just or should I try and level up to 18 and maybe I'll get the sword and then forfeit all these places?
Yeah, that's the thing. You can slide in nicely. You'd slide into what, 8th right now?
See, here's another weird thing. Why? Okay, wait, did they fix it? It's fixed.
What do you mean?
Just earlier, they had the order out of whack. I think it was like a glitch. Maybe it's just a phone thing where it's like somebody with...
Oh, no, because it's benchmark. It locks in the benchmark once you beat the final boss.
Yeah, like this guy, I think it said 267, and then on my phone it says also completed 267 to beat him.
Oh.
So it didn't say 294.
Oh, okay.
There. It says 267. It's like, and he's in second place instead of first place. I'm like, wait, what is going on there? But
that's Tad, by the way, $7.99.
So that's Tad. Who's the top guy?
Big Chieftain. Maori Chief, I believe, is his Discord name.
Really?
So shout out to him. He had the top 4 spots. So once I started getting close to realizing, okay, I have a shot here to take on the boss, I started looking up hero IDs on OpenSea to see who was where on the leaderboard. And Big Chieftain had the top 4 spots for about the week before everyone started going for the final boss.
Dang.
And some of those, I think he said one died. One of them is in first right now. But yeah, then Tad is 2, and I think I know Kung Fu is 3.
Did I Know Kung Fu finally beat? See, I thought I Know Kung Fu had the damn thing in the bag.
I thought so too.
Or maybe he hasn't even beaten him yet.
No, he's 428 in 6th, actually. Yeah. He's ID 428.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know who's in 3rd.
I bet he hasn't even beaten him yet, and he's only at like 250 some or 60 some quests.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They need to expand the leaderboard because there's so much going on right now outside of the top 10.
Right.
That we just have no insight. It's kind of cool. It's like a fog of war, like when you play, a lot of these MOBAs, you have to kind of discover territory. It's a pseudo fog of war because like you don't know what other people are thinking, where they're at in the Dark Tower, when they're gonna go after the boss. It's tough psychologically.
Our boy right here is 3rd, DFKChain.
Oh, DFKChain, congrats, dude.
He's 3rd, baby.
I wasn't happy when I saw your score. Two
ahead
of me.
Are you this 312?
I am, yeah.
So you're 4th. Ooh.
Yeah.
I would get you.
No, bet that's the quest now because I've continued. It's the benchmark. I'm at 279.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait.
So those are where you beat the final boss.
Right,
it locks it in. And then I've continued and been doing quests just for fun.
That's right. You won at 279.
Yeah.
That's right. Dang. Okay, so I'd be right here. Okay, what should I do? Damn it.
These are the tough decisions.
And then I'm still don't know which damn hoodie. Like, you had to give me this freaking hood and give me this freaking dilemma when I already had this badass helmet. But that is a big difference on the armor mod. And I'm pretty sure Bob Nothing would agree with you, except...
Well, actually, wait. Go back to the other one.
Look at all that dodge.
Yeah, I didn't notice the dodge before.
The dodge is almost 7%.
So you're taking off what, 11, almost 12 armor mitt.
11.5 armor mitt, but adding...
but then the parry too.
Yeah.
The parry and the dodge kind of cancel each other out. The dodge was what, around 3% as well?
Dodge is 7%.
Okay. It's tough.
6.87. Oh, but the 7 strength and the 4 hit points too, which the hit points are here.
What does it change your HP to when you don't have it on?
216 from 216.
Okay, so it's just 4. Right.
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know.
I just wish I didn't have this shitty ass sword, but it is a 2d6. I mean,
yeah, it's pretty good. It's that it has no effects on it,
Right.
Like I think my sword at the end was giving me either parry or dodge or something. That was helpful.
Right. I've got a couple badass warrior swords. So it's like, freaking killing me decisions here.
You seem like you want to go with the rare one.
I don't know. I keep changing my mind. I'm just talking about right now. Should we face the final boss with this guy? I'm not going to be able to flee. Probably not.
It's tough. But like I said, I can't in good conscience tell you one way or the other because then if it goes poorly,
you're smart.
I don't want that blood on my hands.
But I want to blame you. I got to have somebody to blame.
You could blame DFKChain. He's the one saying go for it.
Okay. All right. Should we say F it and go? Oof. I've got a better mage who's ready to go also. So this isn't going to be
do that one. Could just put this aside if you want and do that one. I don't know.
Okay. See, that one's a little bit more of a no-brainer. Okay. So let's hero select. What's going on here? Oh, switch. Am I not on Arbitrum?
Ooh, some nice legendaries.
Yeah, baby. So this person was in second place for like 3 weeks. And then I freaking died with her.
Oof, brutal.
Like, and it was
they've got to start counting or showing deaths as well. Because I have one hero that I've kind of given up on it at this point. I've died like 4 times with the same hero.
Oh yeah. No,
this terrible luck.
Hey, listen, this warrior died back-to-back days. I think he's died 3 times. I died with him recently back-to-back days.
Yeah, that's how it happens, because you go back in after a death thinking like, all right, I was around this area, but that equipment, man.
Yeah, you got it. So that's why I've just spent a day, like 8 heroes back to Eidos, swapping stuff. So, for example, hang on, let's start with, here's another dilemma that I'm in. This Ranger, okay, so he's, I feel like, ready to beat the boss. He's ready to go. He's at his leaderboard, though. He's at like 339 quests used.
But at the same time, like, yeah, maybe he won't get top 10, right? Or it looks like he definitely wouldn't. But like, what is it? You have to be. I was just looking at the prize sheet. Hold on, I might have it here, but I think you have to be like the top 180 or something.
Okay.
Hold on.
To be in the what, top 10%?
Yeah. No, not top 10%. But so here, hold on. Let me see.
Or no, top 10% would be around the top 100.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, and I'll share.
Yeah, share your screen.
I was just getting it off my laptop and onto.
So this Archer is such a monster. I could just wait. He only has 2 more XP needed to level up. Okay, but then it costs that's 2 quests I could use right now, and then costs 4 more quests to go level up. And then it just reassures that I'm going to destroy the freaking boss if I do that.
Yeah, I mean, 2 quests left. That's not bad.
So I would be wasting essentially 6 more quests from now.
Right. And since it's not going for the top 10,
right.
I mean, I feel like you're going to slide in where you need to slide in. So here, look. So this is the 2 rank column.
Okay.
So up until rank 87 gets you a $40 prize. So top 87, top 175 gets you a $30 prize.
Yeah.
So across your, like, you know, you said what, like 15 heroes? I mean, you could walk away with a nice little piece of change, enough to cover a few of your mints.
Dude, so this spreadsheet, where'd you get that?
You do the function ! prizes in the Discord, and it pops up with it.
And it pops up, and that might increase even as more people still here and there might buy.
Right. If more trickle in.
Because you might, if you buy one now, first of all, you can try out this game, and if you don't like it, they'll refund 1 hero. Okay, and you can still enter this season for free, have a 3x drop rate of shards, get spell books and shards. You can still join this season, okay, which ups the ante for everyone. You're not going to win at this point.
Right.
Okay, you're not even probably going to be in the top 75%. I guess there's a chance you could squeak in and be in the top 75% and still win a little bit of money.
Yeah, so I think it took me 18 days to beat the boss. So what do we have? 6 days left. So like, figure maybe you can make it to like Foul Waste around there. Like probably still not going to be, you know, high up, but you know, maybe you can hit this top $5 bracket.
Yeah, you might be able to get $6 there.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
Right, and get a shard. And then also, if you don't like it, as long as you play season 2 and you don't like it, you can have your money back. Who's ever done that?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Dude, I love that spreadsheet. Keep that handy because I'll go back to it. Just leave it right there. Leave it right there, baby. Okay. So I think you're probably right. This guy is such a beast. Watch this. Just watch and admire. So first of all, he's 70 agility, 50 quickness. And that's because I just bit the bullet, ate the quest because I knew I wasn't going to win. Okay. And I got him this monstrous helmet because it was so my mage that I'm about 16. To fight the final boss with 16.
That's agility. The highest I've seen.
16 agility.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 3 quickness. Okay. This one, these legs, it's actually, hello.
10 agility there.
Whew. Yeah. It's 10 agility. And all that stuff. So it's like I got agility. Now I did have to forfeit something else that gave me more quickness for that awesome.
That's what's good about the game, right? Is that There are no easy choices. You're always sacrificing something for something else.
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like brutal, but it's genius. It's big brains.
Yep.
So when a big brains guy like you guys get into this, because you guys weren't so sure about this game, especially like Matty Pesk, right?
No, I'll be honest. I was kind of out on it at first. I was like, it doesn't, like when they first showed the gameplay, I was like, you're just kind of clicking through. It's not, but you know, hand up, I was wrong. It's a lot of fun. It really makes your mind work. Every decision feels impactful. And I think that's a big part of gaming, right? If you're just clicking around and it doesn't, like, you know, you're not going to die. It's just, you're just kind of going through the motions. That's not fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And so how many heroes do you have now?
So I am looking to offload a few, but I'm at 8 right now.
Okay. I'm at 15. It's a lot to keep up with.
And I have one coming.
Okay.
In the airdrop.
From the airdrop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm so bullish on this game because you're right. I've been spending so much time strategizing, and I'm not the sharpest. I don't have an IQ as high as yours. It takes me a little more time.
I don't either. I listened to Bob Nothing talk last night. He was talking about the rolls and the projected damage. I was like, I do not put this much thought into it.
Oh, it's hilarious. Okay. No way I'm making it to the leaderboard. See, I've thought that, and then I rebound fast with some of my heroes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just watch it how beastly this guy is.
Which one is this that we're going on with?
This is my archer.
Okay,
and this is a monster guy. Actually, this is a little scary. These vampires have wrecked me.
What is fatigued again? What is the effect there?
What's that?
Fatigued? What is that effect?
Fatigued is chance to hit reduced.
Okay, so that's good.
That's actually really good. So, but I had this guy. He's been at like 120-ish health for like 5 quests.
Nobody's hitting him?
It's like he's such a beast. I don't know what it is. And I'm out of skills. 30 crit. It's like every freaking time 26 freaking damage. 23.
There you go, 23.
It's like he's just
oof.
Yeah, oof. I better wait.
Yeah, he took a toll on you with that last hit there.
That's it. But I took on another vampire that wasn't fatigued and was like 0 health lost a little bit ago.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get the rolls, you know?
I know, but it's several guys where I didn't lose any health. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just wait till tomorrow. Kill one guy, won't care about my health. I'll heal up. Okay, then go level up, come back, fight the boss. I guess. Right? Or I could.
Yeah.
I guess I could use 1 health now. And then
use 1 health.
I was thinking I would have enough to go ahead and fight 2 guys.
Yeah, but what's the difference if you do it today or tomorrow? You know?
I'll start off in full health.
Right, but I'm saying, like, so if you do 1 health now, you're not going to be full.
But I waste a quest by doing it now.
What do you wait? Waste a quest by doing it now?
I waste a quest by getting a little more health to battle now versus tomorrow.
Oh, right. Exactly. If you wait,
right.
Yeah, it's 1 less quest. Yeah.
But here's the thing is I'll probably want to use a health tomorrow anyways now at this point. Because I want full health to fight the final boss. So I might as well just do it now. Unless tomorrow I can beat a guy without hardly taking any damage at all.
You have multiple days, right? So you don't have to do all in 1 day tomorrow.
I could just fight the one guy tomorrow.
Yeah, fight the one guy tomorrow. I mean, that's tough. I mean, I know that's the right strategy, but when it's sitting there with quests, I get a little itchy trigger finger.
I know it is, except that I have 15 heroes and I spend 12 hours a day on this game. Okay, so good advice there. We'll just let him go. And even if I don't face that boss, okay, but here's what everybody wants to see. Let's battle the final boss with this monster. So that this mage gave that archer those 2 monster items, and I didn't even show you his mythic chest piece that gives 16 quickness.
Oof.
Okay, but he also had a ring that's an awesome ring, legendary ring that gave 13
wow.
12 wisdom.
That's a cool looking ring. I haven't seen that graphic.
Oh, really? Like with the...
Yeah, I haven't even gotten that. So 12 wisdom there, 12 crit rate. Yeah, this is nice.
It's a good ring. So
Parry dodge.
Okay, so I guess I could use a better chest piece here. His boots are pretty freaking bomb. So 1 bonus damage.
The bonus damage is so key too, because it's a rare effect.
Right.
Dodge. Or I haven't seen it a lot, at least.
Yeah. Now this offhand is a level 4 offhand piece. Can you believe that? A level. That's right. This is Bob Nothing. Turn me on to this. I had
bonus damage, 2 armament. Oh yeah, that's great.
But see, the damage was reduced. This was Bob Nothing's doing. Because before that, I was using one of these.
No, the 1d10. Yeah, you get a lot more effect, though.
I know. See, it's the effect. You're right. So the parry rate is 6, whereas this one, it's only 3, but it's the 11.6. So he loves that armor mitt proc.
Yeah, because these bosses, they hit hard. So if you're not doing something to mitigate their attacks,
right?
I mean, you could be hitting as hard as you want. You're not going to last too long.
Right. Now, this guy could use a better chest piece, but it's still pretty decent.
Go to your character on this one.
He's level 18. He's about 75% armor mitt, 45% chance to dodge, 20%.
And he has haste. Okay, I remember you guys talking about this one.
He's got haste.
This is the one. This is the one you guys were setting up, and you did at the end of the episode.
And so, and he's level 18. He's ready to go. And I think he's got a similar amount of quests.
Now, are you gonna flee if it's like a deadly or a beastly or whatever the prefix is? That's what everyone's saying.
Did you even?
I didn't even notice it.
You didn't even notice it. So you just went for it. You were level 17.
So the way it worked for me, my warrior was. He was killing everything, and I was taking like no damage because it was above 80 armor mitigation, and I don't remember my parry and my dodge, but they were pretty high too. And I started noticing right when I was getting into the Dark Tower that like I was doing really well. So then I stepped back and took a look and was like, all right, I'm gonna go for it. I ended up wasting a few quests though. I had it set up where I was back at the Adventuring Guild.
Okay.
To start my day, I bought Rendering Blow that night, and I bought I taught Run Like the Wind that night. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna put them on, and then I'm gonna go straight to the boss. It's gonna be this many quests, good to go. I get on, and I click the next tile without putting the skills on. So then I had to go back, and I wasted, I think, 4 quests there.
Dude, that's happened. That's happened to me. I probably wasted 20 quests from being a dumbass.
I'm very excited to go into season 2 with a game plan,
right?
Not wasting quests and being like, and that's why I kind of want to offload a few heroes, because right now it's just so many that like it makes each one feel a little less impactful. Where I feel like if I was just running 3 or 4, I could have like a more set strategy with them. I think that's just mental stuff though.
Yeah, because also it can be handy to have those extra heroes for the shared stash.
Yep.
I don't know. Everything's an impossible decision. You just nailed it. But regardless, this guy, we're going to battle, right? I mean, he's only 178 health, though. Not a ton of health.
But it's a mage compared to a warrior, right?
Yeah.
Because you're comparing it to the 220 on the other guy.
Right. And his freaking damage is 14 to 25.
I mean, he's dodging almost half the attacks.
Yeah, you're right. 45% dodge is really good. Okay. 66 wisdom. Baby. Let's go.
So wait, so what are you Didn't you have a game plan with the skills?
Yes.
Last night when you were talking?
The skills are all right where we had them. So
you're using a haste first, right?
One mental knit. So yeah, use haste right off the bat because it's one of the best skills in the game.
Yeah, I mean, the flat chance.
Any skill that gives, a flat for the whole game, for the whole battle, is one of the best. So
yeah,
like rendering with that warrior, I think I'm gonna go fight the warrior here in a minute too. Okay. All right, but this one seemed like more of a no-brainer, but now I've got kind of second guess.
Don't let me take your confidence away here.
I know, I just don't know. The only thing I could get is a better offhand, but I've got a level 4 offhand weapon. But we're freaking
here we go. Oh, and you get deadly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know about this. The way people are talking about it, and just reading that, I mean, his charisma, quickness, chance to hit, chance to dodge, and chance to crit are all increased by 30.
Right.
Yeah, no thanks.
No, thank you. Okay. All right. What is his freaking quickness? 52, mine's 25.
I think you got to burn the.
Yep.
Oh,
we got to do the haste.
Yeah, I think you got to burn a haste.
And should I F around with it for a minute and just see?
I mean, again, this is your call.
But I think the answer is hell no. Get the hell out.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, like deadly, what the hell?
I mean, that's wild.
Everything is increased by
30%.
And I know Bob Nothing would say get the F out.
Right. Yeah, he'd be screaming at you right now.
Right.
If he were in the chat, there would be caps locks on.
Where are you, Bob Nothing? we need this action and excitement. All right, flee.
Oh.
Fail. Flee.
Come on. There we go.
No, fail.
Right? No?
Flee, fail.
Oh, shit.
I do have a health I can use.
I mean, you're going to get it at some point, right? I think all this means is that you can't do it until tomorrow.
Right. Okay. So I just healed my 6 health there. Flee, fail.
I think you got to keep going with it. You're going to get it.
Okay, so this is a flat chance to hit. Yeah. So use the skill again.
You're going to use the other haste, yeah.
Okay, flee. That won't happen.
Well, that one, the haste didn't affect. Because
right.
Yeah.
That's why. So flee, fail.
Oh, shit.
Flee, fail.
God.
Flee, fail. Flee, fail. This has happened before, man. Flee, fail. I'm done.
You're beating his number. There you go. All right.
Even without a 75% boost.
I was starting to get a little worried there, Grady.
I thought I was done. I thought I'm screwed.
I've never had it take that long.
I have, dude. I have done that 5 times where I fleed all the way out and died.
It's brutal.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Brutal.
Bob Nothing, get in here.
There he is.
And I need to send Bob Nothing an invite here.
Hang on. Get him on.
All right. Now here, I'm gonna put your screen back up there and we can look at the winnings. Bob Nothing, you're getting a freaking invite. So I just made you proud, Bob Nothing. I didn't even try to duke him out. Normally my style is
you thought about it though.
Want to give it a go just for the action, baby. Action. We all want action. So what that means is now, oh, J Money. Okay. Bob, where you at? Bob Nothing. Get your ace on this show. Bob Nothing. I just fleed the deadly. Okay. All right.
One thing I'd love to see while we're waiting for Bob to hop on.
Okay.
I was thinking about this the other day. It would be great if they could do like a weekend speed round.
Oh. Where
you have like unlimited quests and it's just the first person to beat him.
Yep. He already talked about doing that in one of the town halls.
Really?
He's
okay. I missed that then.
He's going to have speed tournaments that are like 3 days long.
Because that's the thing, and that's why I ended up buying so many heroes. You play one, your 15 quests, and it's like,
And it's
all right,
like,
that was a lot of fun. Now what? I got to wait 23 hours, you know?
no, it's so addictive.
Like, I'd love to sit down on like a rainy Saturday and just play this for like 3 hours.
I like 12 hours, like I
Yeah.
did yesterday. Yeah. I mean, so he said, I think he said he's thinking he'll have 100 quests. You can use them all right away. Whoever gets the furthest, and
Okay.
we'll have 3 days to do it. He'll do tournaments
Love
like
that.
Man, let's see who's going to win. I know. So, all right. So, am I going to do it with this guy who's got 0 chance to flee? That's the only problem. If
What's his quickness at?
21.
Okay, so it's only 4 points lower than the other one, but you don't have the haste, so.
That's true. I actually fleed without the haste being active.
Oh, true. Yeah, the haste wasn't active.
The haste was gone, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, and it was good to see that. What was he hitting you for? I was so focused on the quickness and the fleet. He was hitting you for like 30.
A lot of parries.
Yeah, so if he was hitting you for like 30, you expect your warrior to take a little bit less because it has higher armor mitigation. So even if he doesn't, even if you can't flee right away, you'd think that you have enough time.
Yeah.
Enough chances.
Eventually. Okay.
Still a risk, but
we're going to do it. We're doing it, people.
Here we go.
We need action, baby. Okay, he's just
all right. No prefix.
And beware, this foe appears to be beyond your abilities. Tread carefully. So no.
Why don't you try persuading him? I'm sure that'll go well. He's only at 250 charisma.
Okay, that's nuts though. 281 health. What's the deal with that? I've not seen him even. Dang, dude.
No prefix on this, so that's good.
I know. So this is a go, right? We're going.
I think so.
What's
Bob's saying run.
Seriously? Bob, get in here. Why run? Because of his health being so high? But his quickness is 40.
Bob did sound like he plays things on a very conservative side, though. And not to say that's wrong. I mean, I could probably stand to be a little more conservative, but it sounds like he flees often to get the perfect fight.
To like wait for a better matchup.
But again, I don't want to say anything because if this doesn't go well, then it's on me.
So Bob, nothing. Seriously, you think I should run? I mean, he's got 40 quickness. There's a chance I will not be able to flee out the whole time. It was
52 last time.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was like, was it 52? I
think so.
I thought it was less. I thought it was like less than 40.
I don't know. I thought 52, but my memory's not the best. So
where are you, Bob? Nothing. I need help. So if it was you, would you just say F it and go for it?
I think you got it. I mean, it's a hard fight either way, right? You know, like there's no guarantees your hero could be as stacked as you want, but
right.
I mean, I would be going here personally.
Okay. You made me feel better. I'm going against what Bob Nothing just said. Rending blow.
If you die now, Bob's going to be unbearable.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that was a good rending blow roll. That just did 10 damage. Let's go. 9.
All right.
Use
and now what's the effect that sticks with it?
Is
15. Reduces their mitigation. Right.
Yeah, mitigation chance reduced by 15% until the end of the combat. But the main thing is it's a 1d10 plus 2 damage on top of that. Like one of the best skills in the game. Okay. Rending blow. I'm just going to do it every time. Okay,
I would save 1 for the end in case you get into a tight spot and you need that damage towards the end, you know?
Okay. Like
on like a last turn so that he doesn't have a chance if you get him down to like 6 health.
Yeah, but if I use it ahead of time, I guess it doesn't matter either way. Huh. Okay. We're looking good so far. He hasn't even touched this yet. Okay, 10. All right. Let's go. 3. That's a 5 damage. Okay, come on, baby. I mean, Bob Nothing has forsaken us. Where is he? Okay. Now, what is this? Deluge of Misery. Okay.
You're not going to like it.
Okay. Already used the skill. Come on, baby. 30. Oof. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the buff on there.
What is it? So one
it
more
basically
round.
Takes everything down for 2 turns.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So Bob was behind. So that makes a little bit more sense then.
Okay.
So I was looking at like, yeah. Okay.
If Bob Nothing, I'm at 171. He's at 253. I still have 6 rendering blows. What would you do at this point?
I could feel the pain as you're making these decisions.
I know.
I mean, he's only gotten 1 clean shot in on you.
Right? That's true. Okay. It's just a big health difference there I'm looking at.
Not what you need.
Oh, now see his skill one day. Do the rendering blows. Yes. Regardless of what I do, I'm still doing that. Hey, nice. That's 10. A 12. Yeah. Okay. Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, if he gets one more good one on you, I think you got to start considering fleeing.
I know. I mean, even now, because it's we just saw it.
Well, the good thing is it's not like wasting the rendering blows matters, right? This is going to be the last quest you do today either way. So it's really just deciding if you think this is too much and you got to get out.
Yeah.
We're not worrying about, you know, how much kind of equity you're giving up at this point. It's just one quest either way.
Right.
It's just survival.
Unless I decide I want to heal up and go battle.
Sure. Yeah, and you can.
For the rendering blow. I mean, oh, baby. I know what Bob's going to say. What's
there
Bob say?
He's going to say, get the hell out of there.
Dude, Bob. Bob Nothing. You're here, but we cannot hear you. You're muted. Let me unmute you if I can. I can't. I tried.
I think it's on his side, maybe.
Uh-huh. We cannot hear your good-looking self.
Oh, and he's gone.
So, okay, if you were in my shoes, would you be like, I'm out of here? See, I don't think this hero has what it takes to beat him. He needs more stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bob?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
My audio is messed up. I got my settings off.
Okay. So I should get the heck out of here, shouldn't I? Now he had his hardcore skill that just went away, and he critted me 2 times in a row.
You're a 40 against a 21 quickness.
I know, dude.
I don't think you can win. I think if you roll a 20 and he rolls a 1, that's like the only way you can run.
Well, so did you say, Franz, that on the previous guy, was he 53?
I thought he was 52.
Or 52 quickness? And can somebody even rewind and look?
Like yeah, that's 50? I might give that a try.
Yeah. I was behind. I commented thinking I was live, and I didn't realize I was 5 minutes behind. When you were fighting the deadly one, I was like, run, but I did it afterwards.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, no, he was 52.
He was 50. So I just fleed.
And you were 25.
I was 25, Bob Nothing, and the quickness skill went away. And then I still was a successful flee, and he was 52. I was 25. So this guy's 40, and I'm 21.
Okay, sorry, I got my audio right now. So you were sorry. You
I
said
was
you were
25 and he was 52, and I got away finally after a zillion tries.
Really? Okay, so it's probably like a hidden modifier in there. So it's not just a D20.
And I'm confirming the quickness was off. at that point.
Yeah. I was watching that. I thought you were dead.
I thought I was done.
You were like tilt spamming Flea too. I was like, Grady, no.
It's happened.
There wasn't a good option there. Yeah.
So here, his skill just went away. His monster skill just went away. I just
16 though. What skills do you have? You have just rendering blow on this guy.
Yeah, I still have. How many rendering blows do I have left? Just 4 left.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the flea mechanic that well. I'm used to having my guys in the at least 30s or 40s because I just prioritize it. So
right. And now
in this situation, I would think I don't think you can beat him.
I don't either.
Because I think you take penalties for the 4-level difference too.
Yeah, is that the case? So that's
I think so.
Doctorus was saying that. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, we don't really know. So yeah, there's like hidden modifiers. It's not always like a flat thing.
Yeah, but like it seems weird that you would get a negative modifier for being too low of a level. I would think when the exclamation point comes up when you're too high of a level, you might get one. A negative. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would make
man. If it was me, I would flee, but that's just because I don't think you can win by attacking. But I might be wrong. I haven't followed this guy as closely.
Right.
I didn't even see the first 2 rounds of this.
Yeah, you also don't think I can flee.
See, I would be hoping because I didn't realize exactly what the differential was on the last flee.
Right.
Because I didn't think you could flee the last time either.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
See, I'll probably die if I try to flee. And I'll probably die if I try to attack.
Just unplug your computer real quick. That'll do it.
Yeah, not everybody can
now
get the easiest guy possible on level 17. So
hey, RNG, man.
I know. So which do I have a better chance of? Here's the question. Is if I flee out, good chance I die.
So is this your 80%? What's your character screen look like? Like I said, I was kind of
67. That's right.
But 19.
We were debating between. That's right. You weren't here for that.
Yeah,
was that on this
I was watching the NFL. I was watching the NBA draft a little bit and half watching this, and then I was behind and realized I'm behind. Then I was screwing around with StreamYard, so I'm not probably the one to give you life-changing advice for this character, to be honest.
Okay, so he's at 67.55 armament proc with 19.
41 dodge is a lot. 19 armament is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, and the dodge is a lot.
Yeah, but you just lost 80 hit points in a blink of an eye, apparently. So
I did.
Yeah, it was his effect.
2 rounds. Boom, boom.
That did it.
Yeah, we don't even know how much they can use the skills because they use the skills multiple times per combat. So he might just use it again.
Right.
We don't really know. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. You know what I mean?
Gosh dang it.
I don't know, Grady. All of your options seem bad to me.
But if I see what I hate trying to flee out and then dying. That's happened so many times. I would rather just go down swinging if I'm going to go down, baby. So
maybe reevaluate if the next round goes really bad, or if you get under 100 and haven't done a bunch of damage, you just gotta.
Oh, then it's
at that point. Yeah,
at that point you got to. 18.
All right, that's good.
So 198,
just burn the skills.
Yeah, and
even though overhand chops are better here at this point, aren't
12,
they? But
it's a 12 right there. I just got a 12.
That's good. You're down 50 hit points. Roll good.
So that just made things a lot closer. Okay.
Here we go. All right, only 10.
Not the worst. That 18 points of mitigation helped you there.
Yeah. 19. Like my mitigation's 19.
19, yep.
Okay, so this guy right here, Doctoras, baby. He is 3rd right now, Bob Nothing.
Nice.
On the leaderboard.
Oh, okay. Looks like he's gonna be maybe second and third.
Oh, baby.
Or a tie. So
Oh.
be a tie for first if he hits it. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Dang.
So Abaddon can be. I haven't even fought him yet. I'm on the mini boss and getting my guys ready. So I don't know if he can be level 20 or level 19 or level 22.
No, I've always seen him at I've always seen him at 21.
Oh, okay. So 17 is brutal if there's actually a hidden modifier. Now
I'm screwed now.
Now you're at like 1% to win by attacking, maybe. So I would think Flea has got to be better than that.
Yeah, I think I would get out of
there. But they're both bad.
Yeah. Real low chance. Well,
I don't think pushing forward and attacking is
I think that's the worst. Point. I think they're both terrible and that one's worse. I think Flea is better, but they're both terrible. Now you're committed.
Flea.
1% became.
All right, only 16.
Yes,
let's go.
20 versus 9. Oh, that's only 11 difference. So yeah, it's a lot different. Maybe a 20 is an automatic success.
What is the?
Wow.
You might have just had a 5%
over the exclamation point. Does it give you any more information? Okay.
Here, I'll zoom in for you guys.
Plus quickness divided by 4.
Oh.
Interesting.
I didn't look at this. See, I should look.
Yeah, no, I didn't know it was here either. I was taking a guess.
Say? Okay, so roll 25.5. What's the bad guy's exclamation say?
Yeah, because he has an exclamation point too.
Oh, he did?
25.5
or whatever his name is.
Oh.
So his
because his quickness was 40.
So it's quickness divided by 4.
Okay.
So that's how you can make it up for So the D20 has a lot more weight than the quickness. Didn't realize that.
Interesting.
What do you mean by D20?
So the D20, the dice is what the 11 difference made up for the fact that you had 20 lower quickness.
Wow.
Wow.
So my total is 25.25. His total.
I'll be right back, guys.
I gotta look into that. I didn't realize that was how it works, but it says it right there. I don't know if they always had that exclamation point.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely the right move. Holy crap, you were so dead if you attacked.
Oh my gosh. Resolved. Wow. Hallelujah. Now, so you know what this tells me is that this guy's not ready to face that boss. I need to fight.
17 level 17 is tough. I think Franz is the only one to do it, isn't he? It's so brutal.
Yeah, I was 17. I think I might have gotten lucky with the
I think so too, Mr. Hatch a mythic at will.
Hey, I hatch all legendaries, not quite mythics. It's not rares either.
Yeah, so Bob, nothing back to this. Okay, so
yeah, the quickness. I don't know if they've had that exclamation point or I just ignored it, but I thought it was like a D20 plus your quickness was the escape modifier, but apparently it's D20 plus your quickness divided by 4.
Yeah,
you can do a cool Twitter meme to see if who knows their please excuse my dear, it's Ellie or not. But the answer is that the D20 can actually make up for a sizable quickness disadvantage, which I did not realize that.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed. So I'm tempted to do something like that's a ranger offhand. Okay, warrior. Which hero? I had a hero today. Hang on. Did this archer? No, this archer did it. So here's an option. So back to my shared stash stuff. So I could take this sword, eat up all those damn quests and get this sword to this guy.
I don't recognize the sovereign state of shared stats at this point in the game, personally.
I know, right?
I didn't believe in it yesterday. I still don't.
Well, but
I haven't been in that position, to be fair, but
I know, but dude, look, I did that for this archer, And this archer just absolutely destroyed everyone he faced today. And I didn't have the boss quest open yet. So this was the archer we beat the Slavers Row on with yesterday.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, last night. And I mean, I haven't healed yet today, okay? And I've used up 13 quests without having to heal.
So you're going for 18 on that and then killing the boss? Is that the plan?
I just wrecked everybody that I faced today with him. Yeah. I literally used 13 quests without going to the herbalist with him today. And just, no, wait, not 13. Maybe I touched an orb or something. He was at 0 of 12 yesterday. So I gained 10 XP today in 13 quests. So I did 2 gambling rolls and touched an orb. That's right.
Can you put back up the prize distribution that you said you had handy?
Oh,
because I think that is going to be a key motivator for a lot of these decisions. Where it's weighted so much towards the top 3, 4. Okay, the top 3 and the top 1%, it's weighted heavily. So if you're not getting that to rank 9, so basically top 10, I think you're better off doing a lower variance strategy and just trying to like get good gear and kill it at 18.
Right.
But I think if you have the chance to get in the top 10, like you immediately double your money if you get in the top 1%. And then you get the big money with the weighted prizes in the top 3.
That's a good point.
So I think if you're not looking at top 10, you want to be a little bit more conservative, because the difference between $38 and $29, you know, is not that big. But when you can double your money or have a chance at those big purses at the top, that's when you want to take the risk.
This would put me, but I'll probably get knocked out by other people. It would put me at 8th.
8th is tough because I'm at 4th, and I think I'm probably going to get knocked out.
Right
at the top 9.
Well, I don't know, with 279.
I mean, I'm hopeful. Don't get me wrong.
I like Franz's chances with 279 for sure. You're at 279, right, Quest?
Yes.
Right. And I'm at 311 right now, so I could just get a bad.
So you're kind of, you know, probably looking at like 38 or 29. So the risk of ruin of like having to waste all those quests and go back, you know, down to $20 is probably just not worth it if you don't have the reward with it.
Well, so I'm saying I'm at 311 right now. I don't think I'll be in the top 1%.
No.
But I can still go back, get the sword.
But also at the same time, the earlier you beat this guy, the quicker you can pass off items.
That's true.
The quicker you can start farming level 15 skills. So it's not, you know, it's not for nothing. Like Franz, I'm sure, has got like 3 or 4 level 15 skills from now.
Yeah, I wish. Days. I took that guy back to Eidos to pass off his equipment, and then brought him back up to the Dark Tower, and he died. So. But it was kind of nice because there's really he had crappy equipment on him, like not crappy, but lesser equipment. There was no real downside to the death. I was like, all right, no big deal.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I love the way they have this. This is, you know, a very intricate system. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would as well.
Yeah. So we can talk about that for a second. So this game
I think it's just missing one thing.
Okay.
I think it's just missing that one element to just like in-game battle decisions. That's kind of choice. That was kind of what I was harping on, not too much, but a little bit, about the shared stash. Not that I love the shared stash. I didn't. The inventory is super clunky. Switching items is super ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but I loved the decision tree. And we lost that, and we didn't replace it with anything. I think if we can replace it with something,
swap your equipment.
We lost all that. We didn't replace it. So if we can replace it with something better, I love that as a change, and I think that brings us like a, you know, 8.5 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. If we can just get a little bit more decisions, like beyond clicking, that's my only thing. Otherwise, I love these decisions that it's asking you where, you know,
like
bad
maybe
and
we
worse.
could have like on our hip a couple
But
items.
I love everything else.
A potion or two.
We could bring a couple items on our hip that we can swap out for charisma.
Something like that, yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah, I mean, it kind of goes against the way the game's set up, but like the idea of potions or like items, things that like in an RPG you usually have in battle that you don't in here, but you know, that changes the structure of the herbalist and things like that.
I think it just needs one more mid-combat decision. And we're on the verge of greatness.
It would also be very cool in the future. And I mean, this is just, you know, this takes time to build it out and they're kind of going on the fly here, but it would be great if there was a decision to make as far as which zone to go to next. If you hit kind of like a fork in the road and like you're still going to end up at the Dark Tower at the end, you know, but it's if there was more than one path to get there. Of varying difficulties and maybe different item drops, but we don't know what's what.
Interesting.
Long term, I could see something like that being very cool.
Yeah, like a quicker path that's more risky, and like a longer path that has more kind of like an extra herbalist and an adventurers guild, and you just have, or an extra camp. You just have to choose.
Yeah,
I like that
because I loved how quiet everyone got when Zone 5 started opening.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the Discord went silent. Nobody was saying anything.
Well, I wasn't there. I would have said something. I don't care. I'm gonna look. I got the Grady gene. I don't care.
There are certain things you got to say, but there are other things where it's. I mean,
Ted didn't like all the alpha I was giving out the other night. That's all right.
Well, that's what I was listening last night too, and
don't tell me anything. Then it's fine.
It was Bob. I think it was during our Bogside stream last week where guy threw something that you set up on the screen, and I was quickly clicking away from it because I didn't want everyone knowing
about saving quests.
Yeah. But that's
I like that aspect of it. I like, you know, even though there are prizes, maybe I'll change my mind if I think of something really great and I've already like shipped $200 in entry fees for season 2. Maybe.
Yeah, it's the psychology at the end of it, and I think I played it terribly. I should have waited until, you know, a day before to go in and fight that boss. But like, you don't know if you're going to beat the boss, and now your back's against the wall with time, right? But like, I think I printed that high score at least 2 or 3 days earlier than I should have. And then people kind of looked around and were like, oh, this is doable. Like, let me go take a shot. And they were all, you know, more well equipped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely recommend putting in that suggestion channel. So Bob Nothing, I love how you said this is on the verge of greatness. So it's
very good right now.
Is very good. Big brains, well done baby punch. I mean bloater punch.
Yeah.
I mean, big shout out.
Big shout out.
He's actually pulled this off, and I'm pretty sure he's scarred for life doing it.
Can't be easy
on this. Okay, but it's so good, right? And he wants, his heart is exactly what you guys are saying, to make it better, to make it awesome, to keep grinding and developing this out. He's got so many things. And so Eric David Tippett mentioned something they could do. I forgot what it was, as far as like, instead of doing away with being able to swap items during battle, have an alternative option, like you said, Bob Nothing. And he had a great idea for it.
Just something. I don't even like the item swapping. Like, I think it's really silly.
Right.
But I think the game got a little worse without that, because as gamers, and with Brown Gent, I'm thinking, you know, as a Magic gamer, a fellow Magic gamer,
right?
The thing we love about Magic, and the reason it's been the best game for 25 years, is that there's always a chance for like taking game actions, however minor, to give yourself however small of an advantage compared to not taking that game action. That's something that really appeals to people. And that's something we had with inventory swapping, as silly as it was.
As silly as it was.
You could go to get to the last round and say, okay, I have enough damage. I have too much damage. I can swap my items to be more defensive. I could swap my items to have more quickness. At the start of the fight, I can make my charisma good on every character, which is kind of a different thing. And it's just like a small thing that you can do to make yourself feel clever for winning, for having a very small incremental advantage. And I would say that's the thing that we're missing a little bit.
Good
It's
thought.
just the button clicking. The thing I recommended was kind of like an aggressive or defensive attack option where you could give yourself more offense,
Like
less
stance?
defense. Yeah, like a stance that you could use a certain
That's
number of times.
interesting.
And this was just off the top of my head. I was kind of thinking about Fight Club, to be honest, and a way to like counter the opponents or have a chance to counter their abilities. But some sort of micro decision like that to just keep your mind engaged while you're playing, because that's the thing I felt we lost with the inventory swapping, is that the mind was less engaged without that.
I said that too. It's like, hey, at least it saves me some time, so I don't have to like.
It does, but I think it makes the game a little bit worse.
You're right. You're right. And Brown Gent agrees. They add up over time. All the micro decisions. You see the best players turn a loss into a
that's the magic philosophy right there.
Made. Yes.
Anything to get an edge.
Magic is crazy. Like, you would never make a game like Magic in 2023, but it's just grandfathered in all these intricacies, all these micro decisions that add up and make for that amazing gameplay experience that you can actually outplay your opponent with a ton of tiny decisions and feel like a genius. It's the best.
Right. Yeah, and it is a hard decision to let all the quests go. Like today, just let all these 14 quests go, and then wait till tomorrow, stuff like that, because you could be getting more shards by not doing, in spell books. Like,
especially this season when it's boosted.
Yeah, we have a lot of that stuff out of combat. But what I'm saying is a lot of those micro decisions are made out of combat. I'm saying we're missing something in combat.
In combat, you're good point, man.
Is to stay engaged.
Yeah. So, but I feel like for me, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, this guy's not good enough to beat that final boss yet. Even
maybe
though
not that one you just pulled.
I mean,
you try to farm a better one if you had a run, but it's risky.
I think you throw a Thunderous Bellow on this, and it might.
What is Thunderous Bellow?
It's hold on.
I don't have that one.
Seen that skill.
It's so I my guy that I beat it with had this, and I think it might have been a big reason why. So it's reduce monsters' parry and dodge by 40% for 2 rounds, and then increase your parry by a percent equal to your charisma score until the end of combat.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't have. Oh, that's the charisma-based warrior one. I heard about it, but I don't have it.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is a good skill. The skill at the floor, dexterous hands. That's interesting. Haste is a good skill.
So I've been actually trying to pick up some skills on the floor, because JB has been saying that they're going to rework some skills, and then today he said that every skill is being touched in some way.
Okay.
So to me, I mean,
I like dexterous hands, but
I do
ones that are undervalued right now.
Like so dexterous hands and haste are great skills. Okay.
I would say the thing about skills that we're realizing is that you just need like 1 or 2 good ones per hero.
Right.
You don't need a full barrage of them.
Yeah. Now what I don't
can't spend that many skills. Like, haste plus an armor or something would be pretty good for a wizard, or like a dexterous hands plus a I forget
like
a damage ranger spell.
With the haste,
it's going to be
hands with the haste is perfect combo.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how season 2 plays out with skills from the jump, because I know there were some people that taught them early, but I think a vast majority of the community started teaching skills very late when they felt they had to keep progressing. But now, like, hitting level 4 and unlocking certain, level 4 skills, hitting level 7, whatever the next unlock is.
Yeah.
It's going to change the way we're kind of progressing through things.
Right. Yeah. So it's going to be so interesting. What do you guys think of the idea of burning 10 items to gain 1 quest? I love that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Because it doesn't really affect the end game.
Right.
Like, you're still going for the least amount of quests. So it's like, hey, let me have fun, or let me do it, more in one day if I want to.
Right. Exactly. So I thought that was big brains. So, okay. So a skill that I don't like a whole lot is this berserk.
I just bought one last night.
You what?
I just bought one last night. Everyone hates it. So it's cheap.
Yeah.
They're all getting reworked.
They're going to get reworked.
I learned one. Yeah. I eventually stopped trying to sell one because it was just going down in price. And I learned it on one of my junkie warriors that died just to try it out.
Interesting is
but it's
so I haven't taught any skills to any heroes but one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's so have you looked at Bob, I'm assuming you have Grady. Have you looked at your base stats and where they rank?
What do you mean where they rank?
Like so your base stats that you're going to start every season with?
Yes.
Because there's kind of a wide margin as far as like top heroes. And Bob, you have one that I think I favorited on OpenSea. You have one of the highest ones I've seen.
Yep. I have a whole spreadsheet.
Very jealous of that.
I have a spreadsheet with all of my heroes starting stats. Of course I do.
Where does it tell you what
it's hard to tell
Grady,
from here.
if you want to give me the
okay
back.
Do you have to look on OpenSea? Huh.
So you're talking about my mage.
Here,
Franz.
Grady, if you give me the screen quick and I'll show you mine. I got them up.
Oh, okay. Like, how do you get this information?
We can.
It's the metadata.
We don't have to look at these notes for now. I mean, it really just said keep or sell. It was nothing too groundbreaking. Right. But yeah, so
ones with the top stats.
On OpenSea, it shows you what the base is. So like this was my warrior that beat the final boss, and then I just picked this one up near the floor, this ranger. But I mean, this guy down here looked 38. I mean, not to say you can't do it with that, because I believe Tad's hero that's in second place, third place, whatever place he's in right now, I believe his was like 36 or 37. So it's definitely still doable.
32. I got a hero one time with 32.
Yeah. I mean, those are the ones that I'm looking to part ways with.
Okay, but they'll also be harder to sell. Like in OpenSea, does it tell you, like on the heroes that are for sale, does it tell you the base stats?
Yeah. It's I mean, it's not super easily sortable.
Oh, stats. Okay, I see it.
Here, take the screen back while you look at
it. Okay. So,
here, Grady, I'll send you a Discord message with my tweet.
Oh, yeah?
That's my super jacked guy.
Oh, yeah, this thing was...
Okay.
And he is currently...
What did you start with, like 50-something?
I think 52.
52, man. Isn't it the top you can possibly get?
56 is the top.
56 is the...
It's unreal.
But yeah, that guy is level 13 currently. He hasn't died. And he is haste, mage armor, and drowse learned. So I'm hoping he'll be decent.
So this guy started out with 2933.
Okay.
This mage.
So on the lower side, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a wide range, which is why I was kind of bullish on shards. When, you know, I think they're a pretty good deal between 20 and 25 bucks personally.
Okay.
Just because
they've been getting bought up.
There's nothing stopping the best hero in season 2 from being born by a shard.
Right.
There's nothing stopping it. You don't get any bonus from being a Genesis hero in terms of stats. And the stats matter.
Yeah, the stats do matter. Not as much as we thought.
Like that wizard I just showed has 15 wisdom, 10 quickness, 10 charisma.
Right.
As is starting, which is what I want.
Yeah.
And he'll be good next season. He's hopefully going to get some good RNG this season, but I don't know yet. He's level 13.
Yeah, right. Bob, you were talking about charisma a lot yesterday. I've been punting charisma so far. I've been thinking more about it.
No, I have been since the change. I was talking about charisma a lot when you could swap items.
Right, when you can swap.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I think I might try with at least one hero an early season, early zones charisma build, and then abandon it.
I like it. Okay, so you're saying prioritize it early and then
prioritize it on maybe the first 2-3 level ups. Because I have a hero that I started late.
Actually.
Yeah, I have
like
a hero I started late, and
so
it's still only in the forest. And I'm looking at it's like the charismas I'm going up against are like 12, 13. It seems easy enough.
I think it matters more early in the game.
Yeah.
To be able to skip these fights just so you can be as efficient as possible in like trying to gain a level a day.
Yeah.
Instead of having to deal with the healer or travel unnecessarily. I think that's a good idea.
Late game,
you still need to start with a decent charisma. I mean, don't just pick somebody with 5 charisma.
Right, you're not going to take a 4 or 5, but late game, the charisma build just doesn't make sense to me because at the end, like, yeah, it's still beneficial to not be losing health against guys in the dark tower or whatever. But
it matters a lot less. I 100%
don't need
agree.
it for the final boss. You still need to be able to beat it.
Unless you're a warrior with thunderous bellow, maybe.
There you go. And a run like the wind save just in case.
Interesting, you guys. It's so I could literally listen to you guys for 5 hours straight talk about all this. I'm not kidding.
I mean, that's how long your streams usually are. So
I know, right?
I won't be here that long. I can tell you that much.
Like, listen. You guys have the alpha. You're dropped.
Wait till DFK releases a game because this is what we like. We like video games. It's at the end of the day.
So here's my next question.
Much fun.
My next question is, do we know that
get that guy off the screen?
What happened?
I see enough of that guy, right?
I love it. I love it. We get him in here. Get him in the house. So
Maddie.
Yeah.
So get Maddie Pesk in the house, baby.
Yes, they are RNG initially.
Yeah, they're all RNG. Do we know for sure that they're just going to revert back to the base stats, or will it re-roll again all over?
No. I think we know for sure they're going to revert.
It might just re-roll.
That would be annoying.
Yeah, I would hate that.
That seems like a really obnoxious and adversarial thing to do to your players who made decisions based on the stats.
Okay.
Up until about a week and a half ago, I thought that the level stayed and just the equipment dropped off postseason. So that just shows where I'm at with this game.
I love it. Oh, man. Okay. So it seems like with my warrior, I'm not going to make it in the top 9 or top 10 even. So I might as well go back to the stash.
I don't know about back to the stash, but I would be thinking about farming the tower, trying to get NFTs.
I just need the one hand. That's the main thing.
Do you have a weapon in mind?
You can fight the daily. You can just chill for a couple levels.
That's another thing. I'm so out on the daily.
Yeah,
I haven't done a daily quest in a long time.
I haven't even done the Dark Tower daily. I haven't even seen it. What is it?
I've done it since beating the final boss. I started doing it.
I think people got so over the daily after the stupid griffin. Oh my god, that griffin! That burb is ridiculous. That killed my level 16, like really good ranger.
Yeah, the daily is good when you're traveling back to sneak one in at the lower zone. Like if I'm traveling back to level up or I'm traveling back to heal.
I mean, it is a significant boost on items and NFTs. I've definitely gotten a lot of skill books from dailies, to be honest.
So that was a question that kind of got half answered, didn't get really answered that I asked in the Discord. The daily does have a higher NFT chance as well.
I think it just has a higher loot table, yeah.
Okay.
For both
I thought it was
items,
just equipment.
I guess we don't know for sure. I don't know that for sure. Maybe that's just, what's the word?
Conjecture.
Anecdotal and evidence that I've gotten a couple extra skill books, but I don't know. I have.
I've
only gotten one.
Now that I think of it, I did get a skill book.
There's a lot we don't know, to be fair.
Doing that daily quest. Yeah.
I like the unknowns. I think that they're doing a good job keeping a lot of stuff close to the vest. There's some stuff we do have to know, but I think especially a game like this, like it's hard to podcast this game because there's certain things like you don't want to say and things that like your audience doesn't want you saying to everyone,
I don't feel that way.
It's a different dynamic. I know I'm not talking to the right people here. I need to have this conversation with Tad. Tad would be on my side here.
Y'all might kick me out of ADFK once PvP comes out for.
Yeah, no, there's going to be no outside the guild sharing.
That's what affects.
If you make a rule, I'll follow it. But otherwise, I don't know, man. I don't have that mode.
I know, I don't either. I'm just like, drop all the alpha.
If you make a rule, I'll follow it. But other than that,
listen, I'm not making any rules.
Well, somebody needs to.
Man, okay, so that does make sense. I could just keep farming and then level up again. That makes sense too. And maybe I'll get what I want by farming, and I'll be at a higher level. It's so much easier though. It's easy. You don't have to think about anything. Go back and get the badass equipment. Boom, done. Beat the final boss.
Just think about as you're farming NFTs, well, it's the boosted drop rate.
Yeah,
that's true.
Keep that in your mind.
Like
boosted
I said,
drop rate, 3x drop rate.
I do not recognize the sovereign state of the shared stash at this point. I will not acknowledge its existence. I will not go there unless something goes terribly, terribly wrong.
I'm very interested to use it next season and to use it in a planned way next season. I think, Grady, the idea that you've been kind of just leaving things there. Is that right?
No, I'll be real specific and send 2 heroes back or 3 or 4 heroes.
I'm thinking next season I'm going to be like, if I'm back at Eidos to heal up or level up, I got an extra piece and maybe like 2 quests left in the day. Might just throw a weapon in there. A good weapon that I'm not using. In case somebody dies. So there's already something sitting there. I don't know.
Right.
Mulling it around.
I did that some. I totally did. Hey. Oh, and Diamond Hands. Oh, shoot. I should have had him in. Dang it. Okay. So I think Doug Hype's coming on. So, okay. Good thoughts. Also, man. You know what? My ex-wife.
Dougie Fresh.
Okay. Real quick, I'm supposed to get the kids tonight here.
Oh, geez.
Okay. Doug, I sent you on Twitter. Okay. So, yeah, that's a good thought. I might as well farm because I might get more NFTs with that warrior. Huh. All these impossible freaking decisions. Diamond Hands, I sent you an invite if you want to join. Okay. Man. Impossible decisions.
My game is lagging a little bit as I'm trying to click through.
Yeah, dude, I've had that a lot. Keep going.
Too many people playing.
When you're on the phone,
too popular.
See, well, you're streaming on your computer. When I'm on my phone, it only happens on my phone.
Okay.
It's like MetaMask stuff.
Playing on the phone is tough.
It is tough, man.
I have a real trouble like getting a sense of where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like it's.
I went slow and tried to do it. I sent some heroes to my iPad, and then I accidentally fleed instead of killing a daily quest. And I like rage quit and like sent all my heroes back and like, screw it, I'm back on the PC.
It's happened to me twice. Accidentally fleeing because of the little delay lag, and then you try to hit it again. Sometimes you have to hit it again. Like it's just like, but I play primarily on the phone. That's why I made so many mistakes.
That's tough.
That's tough. I'm a PC gamer.
I'm too lazy. My ass is in bed all day. You guys.
What's up with that?
Okay. So, all right. I won't go through with that shared stash idea. even though I think it's worked out really well.
It's up to you, big dog. I'm not trying to tell you anything. I'm just saying
It's
I never
out.
bought it the first
great.
time you told me, and I haven't bought it since. But it's kind of working.
Listen, those two heroes.
They've been good.
The sage we fleed. We didn't even try today, or the mage.
The other guy you fleed and almost died.
Yeah, but the archer, the boss tile wasn't open.
The mage would have gotten it though. It got deadly. We had to flee.
You had to.
Right.
That was brutal.
Any other prefix, and you were good to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So those two heroes, I went to the shared stash with both of them, swapped items. That was the game plan. So that's what we were doing. We got Diamond Hands in the freaking house. What's up, baby?
What's up, guys? I just minted 2 heroes.
Nice.
Got some extra luck. Just waiting for the next reset, man, for my quests.
Well,
nice.
Dude,
What'd you get?
What'd you get? Share that screen.
I got you, bro. Let me pull it up.
Let's go.
I see.
So I got
1042 and 1043.
So I got a mage and a warrior, and both the mage had 16 wisdom and the warrior had 16 strength.
Oh damn!
That's
great.
Yes,
Dude,
very awesome. Doug Hype in the building too.
Bruh.
Dude.
Like, who said that Diamond Hands was allowed to join Dragon's Crossing and mint 2 heroes with main stats of 16?
Okay, well, share your screen, Diamond Hands. We want to see it.
I got you, brother.
And then he just starts getting item drops left and right, bro. Like, what?
Yeah. So Doug Hype and Diamond Hands, I want to make sure you guys are well aware of who this man Franz and this man Bob Nothing are. Who they are.
Okay.
Are you like Franz and Hans and Franz? Are you here to
Yes.
pump us up? We're
Franz.
here to pump
Brothers, actually. Yeah.
So listen up. Franz is Doug. Is my favorite podcast, period.
Does he like whiskey?
I would
Awesome.
rather
What's up, my man?
Listen, I would rather listen to Bogside chats than Pat McAfee.
What?
Yep.
We're not
listen,
friends anymore.
hang
Just
on.
kidding.
Hang on. Then even
Pat McAfee doesn't talk enough Dragon's Crossing and DFK.
Joe
right?
Rogan.
Well,
I think Franz is Joe Rogan
Franz,
is better than
Franz,
Joe
do you even eat venison, bro?
Rogan. Listen, he's
Oh,
better
my
than
God.
Joe Rogan.
How many Sasquatches have you tracked down? Okay.
I don't
Let's
even-
just count
don't even know how
those.
to answer that one.
I'm not even bullshitting. He's better than Joe Rogan, on my opinion. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
He's Bo Rogan, the Bogside Chat's Bog Rogan.
That's right. And so listen, Bob Nothing, you know who this guy is, don't you?
I've been on
Yeah.
Bogside Chat several
Yeah,
times.
Bob.
Galore.
Yeah.
Bob.
I'm talking
Maybe our most
Diamond
recurring
Hands and
guest, I
Doug.
think.
That's who I'm. Okay, look at these 2 heroes. I'm talking to Diamond Hands and Doug. Bob
Yes,
Nothing,
sir.
big brain.
I
And
forced
quickness.
him. I forced him to mint these 2. I put him under the fucking
I love that mage.
thing, and I was like, "Sir, he won my giveaway of USDC, and then I was
Yeah.
like, he was like, I'm gonna mint right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
And we're
both
giving
of them. I love
$50
the-
away on his next one.
Yeah,
I
see
love
that?
the quickness on that mage. It's perfect.
This is my racket. I give him 25. He gives me 50.
let's go. So, Doug, Bob Nothing, he said this during this stream. He said this game is on the verge of greatness.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dragon's Crossing.
I'm talking, yes, and I'm talking. He means that. What he means is that he's saying that from a high level, big brains. So
I agree.
kudos and applause to Bloater Punch for scarring his soul for life, and for the rest of his life, he will never be the same for trying to do this. But he's pulled it off, and the game is phenomenal. They're gonna only ever improve it. I believe. I believe in the team. You're amazing to get D on there again with Stash. So anybody that missed it, Doug Hype got Stash himself, Crypto Stash.
And Dave Chains and Scott Harmon and all these.
Chain, Scott Harmon, and
We
D.
only had like 1 million worth of like YouTube subscribers in the room. No big deal.
Yeah, I watched the first hour. I got to catch up. I had to check the NBA draft.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, sports. I
Yeah.
also like.
I'll
sports.
catch up, dude.
Watch it at 1.45 speed.
Oh,
Like Grady said.
dude, effects. Get in here. I should see the link to effects. I need effects in my life. My kids are just now getting here, and I probably should wrap up the video, guys.
Or you could just leave us free to like roam.
Do what you got to do, brother.
Shit.
Yeah.
Can I talk? I want to talk trash to Franz and Bob Nothing though.
So, but listen, Doug, you have to get to know these two guys. Franz is like the most unknown, underrated, gifted podcast on the face of the earth.
You love some Franz.
Grady.
I'm telling you what. And I'm the only one saying this. So you guys remember when
literally the only one. Nobody else is saying this.
He's fine.
My own mother doesn't say this.
When Franz gets famous, well, of course your mom won't say this.
All right.
Stay here. When
she's not.
Here's one of my gifts that I have, Franz. Hang on. Stay here. My girl wants to be a movie star here. Okay, right here. I love you.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
How's it going?
They just got back from the swimming park.
Your dad's famous.
Yeah, he's famous in Japan.
Buddy, what's up, guys? Okay, so listen. Someday Franz is going to be a famous podcaster.
Oh yeah.
I'm calling.
He's famous to me right now. I mean, look at his podcasting setup. He's got a cool background and like pipes on the ceiling and like jackets.
This isn't even a real round. This is a background like a.
I was gonna say, is it a green screen that you put that to your
top
it's so
tier.
that I look more normal. Doesn't show my mansion behind me. You know, I want to look like just a normal guy.
There's something for you, Grady. The debuff. I don't know how real it is, but he's that's what he's talking about. The exclamation debuff.
Is this you, buddy?
What?
Is Franz?
Hey,
what's
Franz.
your YouTube?
Bogside chats.
Bogside chats.
BOG. Bogside.
Also, Diamond Hand, they're asking for you in the Dragons Crossing Discord. They're like, "Where are you? We want to know more about you."
On my way.
So an exclamation mark buff is real, really?
I don't know about that.
Is it? Because
that's real.
It's a thing of lore.
So it sounds like we need to get to level 18 to beat. But so Franz, did you have the exclamation mark when you beat him?
I did, yeah.
So was that mean that you were like way below level?
Yeah. So I did at 17,
below.
but like the kind of caveat is I had run like the wind, the skill. So there was really no.
I have that too.
There.
I'm ready to fight the final boss, bro. I beat the sub-final boss and
let's do it right now.
Let's do it.
Well, I can't. I'm on a quest. Or whatever. Like the thing is, I haven't found him yet. I just got there, and like it takes forever sometimes to find tiles.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found the sub boss and kicked his ass. And Grady's like, "Don't fight him. He's gonna beat you." And I was like, "Watch this." And I drank whiskey and I kicked his ass.
Yeah, if you have the that flea move on, there's really no reason not to try it.
Right, you might as well try it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how they revamp that.
And so in that flea move, how much is it now? Is it in the freaking? Is it? I've never even seen it.
It's it's just guaranteed.
I know. I've never. Is it? How much is it?
To buy, I think it's going for like $100 right now.
$100?
Really? I sold one for like 50, I guess.
Yeah, they're like 50, 40, 50. But
so there are none on sale for the warrior.
Oh, right. They might be gone though, right? So they might not even be there.
What? So blade form parry. Is that what you were talking about earlier? Blade form parry.
No, I was saying thunderous bellow.
Oh, what is blade form?
You like that one? What's your favorite skill?
The thunderous bellow has an effect that lasts for the rest of combat. That's why I'm a fan.
Yeah, right.
Is that the only one though? I thought there was another one.
There are a few. Thunderous bellow. It reduces monsters' parry and dodge by 40% for 2 rounds, and then it increases your parry for an amount equal to your charisma for the rest of combat.
Charisma.
Oh. What the hell is teleport?
Flee.
That's the flee for the wizard.
I think that's the reason the ranger and the warrior fleas are level 4 skills, so you can only get them with new heroes. So like most of our heroes are out of that zone.
What
once
level is teleport?
Zone 3, you can no longer get run like the wind or pocket sand.
Yeah.
So that's another reason to mint heroes like Diamond's Hand did, is he can get $50 NFTs, but we can't because we out-leveled that content.
Right.
Well, we can still go quest there, technically.
So what was that again?
The level 4 skills, we're not farming them. That's why there's none in the marketplace, because we've all leveled out of it. So people that minted like today or yesterday or whatever have the chance to farm those level 4 skills, especially the 2 fleece skills. It's called Run Like the Wind and Pocket Sand.
What level is teleport?
Teleport for some reason is level 7 instead of level 4.
So there are 6 of them.
That's probably why. Because people aren't farming level 4 skills.
That makes sense.
What is Ice Tomb? I've never seen Ice Tomb.
Oh, that's pretty
level
good.
15. I don't know.
Interesting.
And you farm them by finding the skill book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Those skill books, man.
They're valuable.
More valuable.
They're more valuable than the heroes.
Than the freaking shards.
Wow.
And actually, these floor skills are some of the best skills. But I just had a thought: if you stack 2 skills that last the whole length of the battle, that I don't have any heroes where I have that 2 separate skills that last the whole length of the battle.
Wow. So how would you farm exactly? Going on to the lower levels, or just constantly?
No. Once your level's too high and you're facing weak monsters, the drop rates go way down, I guess. Yeah. So you want to be fighting monsters. Hey, bud, you want to pop in and say hi? You want to be fighting monsters but we're talking Dragon's Crossing here, baby. And this game is epic. Okay, wait. Remove. Okay.
Yeah, so that Ice Tome, it deals 3d4 plus 3, but then it lowers the monster's armor mitigation by 30% for the rest of combat.
Oh.
So that, I mean, you use that turn 1 on a boss.
That's a sick mage skill.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's incredible.
So these skills.
That's level 15.
The level 15. Was it cost like 5 skill points or something?
Yep, 5.
Yeah.
Here, I could throw this up on the screen too.
Yeah, I was able to get really lucky yesterday. I didn't realize it, but I bought a level 15 skill for $25. The poison one.
Somebody screwed up putting it that low.
Somebody punted that one. I could probably sell it for 60 if I wanted to, but I think I just want to use it.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
the only thing is the rework.
Parry is a good one. You're saying Blade Form Parry is a good one, right?
Here, Grady, I'm gonna share again. I have all the skills up on my screen.
Okay, where'd you get all the skills?
It's the Discord command. You use the exclamation point skills, and it gives you a link.
Did you know that?
Our boy Klaytn.
I knew that. I don't think it's completely updated.
It's right in the medium.
It's updated as far as like what people have found. Klaytn like has been updating it manually. So like I think this was the first one, the newest one found, Master Blow.
And that one's bad, by the way.
Here, wait, let me zoom in.
Okay. Interesting.
So that's 2d12. This one
I did the math on that one. Is 20% better than overhand chop if you do the math on Mastered Blow.
That's it?
Yep.
For 5 skill points.
It's based on the damage you get per skill point. It's 20% better than
per skill point. Because in my head I was like, why isn't it,
Yeah.
So
it's not double because
Right.
But anyways, the rest of them are really good though. The level
why isn't
15s.
it double? Can it give you 24 damage, max?
But it's more.
It costs you more
points.
Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, that needs to be tweaked.
This riposte seems very good.
That seems very good.
Crit by 2 rounds, or by 75% for 2 rounds.
But the thing is, they're trying to make the original skills all still viable, right? That's why they do that. Because otherwise, there's no point in having any other skills that are similar.
This is the newest one found today. Sniper.
Ooh.
Increased chance to crit by 600%.
6 times. Woo! You're at 100% for basically any ranger.
Dude, time to farm level fucking zone 5.
Oh, and it's only 3 points? Holy crap, that's great.
Wow.
I thought that would be 5.
Is that for ranger?
That's ranger, yeah.
Oh,
but again,
JB
did say that he said that no skill is going untouched as far as the rework. So like, grain of salt on all this, right? I mean,
Right.
That's the one I got.
Poisons is sick.
That's like 19 damage over 3 rounds. I did the math on that one, which is way better than the Master Blow above, which is only 13 damage. This is 19 instead. It's that big of a difference. Yeah.
Wow.
Where's that one?
You guys.
Warrior.
Oh, right.
What does Drowse do? Drowse.
It's
a warrior.
It's a good debuff.
I mean, that's a great one.
I use that one on my
percentage base.
Oh, that is a great skill.
And it lasts for 3 rounds. It's good. I use that on my mage.
One thing I'd like to see with the rework, because Bob, and you were saying before, like the idea of charisma and it not being as valuable. I'd love for heals to proc off of charisma.
Yeah, I like that.
There's a shade towards the mage there, and I think heals should kind of shade towards the mage.
Yeah.
But it's kind of even for everybody. It's a skill that, or a, charisma anybody can get or be good at.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, we need to figure out the secondary skills like quickness and charisma and how they're gonna interact with all these like skills for the different heroes, right? So we know that charisma does warrior stuff, and then quickness has something to do with mage, right?
Ranger.
A ranger, sorry.
That's Grady's boss. Ranger has 50 quickness, so it does 10 extra damage with what's it called? Insidious.
Yeah, Insidious Distraction.
Thank you.
So I'll do like 22 damage. I did it today a couple times.
It's very good.
One.
Okay.
2d6 plus half your quickness.
Okay, great. Oh, I see. That's what that. I was wondering what that formula, that thing meant. Okay, I see what. Now I get it.
It's actually 20% of your quickness. So.
Oh, divided by 5. I was reading divided by 2.
5. So my quickness is 50 on that hero. So that's just 10 damage on that part of it.
Nice. That's a lot of quickness, bro.
I've got a noob question to ask you guys.
Okay, go.
So when you guys were talking about farming at level 4 or something like that, and then once you're past that, you won't be able to farm it. How exactly does that work? I still want to wrap my head around it.
So just when you kill a monster, you have a chance. There's drop rates to get the NFTs, including skill books and summoning shards that will create Rift heroes. Good point, Bob. Nothing on. And so when we say farm, it just means you go battle monsters.
Yeah. So basically, the first 2 zones you're going to be able to get right there. You see pocket sand.
You see level 4.
Level 4. That's the really good one. These other ones are good too. Improvised trap is good. There's some really good level 4 skills. 7s. So basically, once you get like level, 7 or above, like 7 or 8, you won't be farming these level 4 skills anymore. So it's like level 6 and below can farm these efficiently, but we've all leveled out. That's why there's not that many of them on the market, is because they just stopped getting farmed. But new
which
heroes
ones would you guys recommend?
Well, so these pocket sand right here, guaranteed flee from combat, and there's one for each hero class of guaranteed flee from combat. That's right now the most valuable one.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes hard to get out of a boss fight if you think you're going to lose.
Yeah, me and Doug were talking about how anything that's an exact flee in that moment, like you can flee that moment, is like looking into the future.
Very
kind of
strong,
like a boss or something like that.
You can take a lot of risks if you have this loaded.
Yeah.
Whereas like Grady had, if you catch up on this stream, he had a very strong chance of dying where he just couldn't flee, like where all he wanted is to give up all his armor for like a run with the wind, but he didn't have it. So he had to roll a 20 instead, which he did.
Oh, nice.
And I fleed that bastard. I tried fighting the final boss twice on the stream, boys and girls. If you're just coming in.
Really? Oh, man, I missed
him twice. I had to flee him both times.
Sounded epic, though.
But yeah, some of these other skills, like on the right there, you see improvised trap. That's a really good skill because it's got a good debuff that lasts for the entire round. That's better than a lot of. It's great.
Absolutely one of the best skills in the game, right?
And there's a warrior one too that's level 4. Rending blow is similar.
Oh my gosh,
it's great. So like a lot of these level 4 skills are good, and we basically just stopped farming them because we out leveled that content. But we'll farm them again in season 2.
Oh yeah.
And new heroes can farm them right now. They're worth a lot.
Yeah. The only thing, we're going to be farming them at a much lower rate in season 2.
And they
So
might
I
do
think
different
I think
things.
the value of all of them, assuming the game keeps continuing to grow and more players keep joining, I think the value of all of these are going to be going up because there's just not going to be enough to go around.
Right.
I'm not super interested in selling for $20 personally.
Right.
Even if that's the floor, I just keep them. I
I'm
got like 5
fine.
skills.
Yeah, I
So
haven't-
the idea of farming pretty much is having multiple characters that, at least for these low level 4 ones, have multiple characters and constantly try to level them up, because once you get past a certain level, you won't be able to get those as easily.
Farming's probably not the right word.
Yeah.
Farming would mean you would like hold your level at 6, which is probably the right thing to do right now.
Okay, how
So,
would you
like,
do that?
You just don't level up.
Oh,
So
you
once
just
you get to
choose
level
not
6,
to.
you just stay there so that you're in the sweet spot to get these good skills. So farming is kind of the wrong word, but it's kind of right, because we've leveled up trying to
Now,
beat
damn
the
it!
game.
Now I want to mint one and just go do that and just not level up and just sit there.
But
and
yeah,
like,
that's what I would do. I would level it up. If I was minting one right now, I would just level it up to level 6 as quick as possible and stay there.
Got you. And then pretty much you don't have to worry about the level up. The season's almost over, so you're just worried about farming these NFTs in that sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean by farming. Yeah,
it's a 3x rep rate also for summoning shards. And so just imagine when we hatch all these new Rift heroes, we're going to want to have skills on them. So like, I think there's going to be a huge squeeze on these skills. So I've been buying them.
Yeah, that's smart. I was thinking about buying them on OpenSea just to have them. At least the ones that you guys are mentioning are pretty rare, that no one is really farming.
Right at the floor, you've got dexterous hands and haste. Those are
I like both of
bomb
those.
skills. Bomb skills. Absolutely.
Dexterous hands is kind of medium, but haste
right. It's medium, but haste is the bomb skill. And dexterous hands is a solid.
It's not bad. I have that on my best ranger. It's like plus 60% crit chance.
Yeah, and a 30%
and a parry chance. Yeah.
So 60% crit for 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Right, and 30% chance to parry for 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So it's like
that's what you want in the late game. Like you don't want to do a barbed arrow. At that point, it's just embarrassing. You want a percentage-based thing.
You don't want any skill points even on a barbed arrow.
Right. You want once you get your stats up, that 60% crit and 30% to their parry matters a lot.
It's like huge at the high levels fighting the final boss.
Okay.
Right?
So
but it's really bad at low levels.
It's bad at first. At your level 1 guys, it sucks. You know, you use the more damage dealing skills at low levels, but as you scale and level, you want to use the percentage based skills.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But guys, I'm sad because Franz, my favorite people on earth, Diamond Hands, Bob Nothing, Doug Hype, and Franz. Oh, I love you guys. Seriously, I love you guys. I
love
really
you too, Grady.
Love you too, Bubba. Go do some parroting.
Gonna chill with the kids. I'm gonna be sitting there watching anime, fighting, doing Dragon's Crossing. That's what I'm gonna be doing, hanging out with the kids, baby. Ordering pizza.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm out of milk, so my daughter's eating dry cereal in her styrofoam bowl.
Oh,
you guys, I'm a mess.
That's
right?
parenting right there.
Got it, baby.
At least you'll make up with it with that pizza, man.
Oh, all right. I love you guys. Be sure to catch Doug Hype stream earlier with all kinds of people up in there. Yes. Love you, Doug. Love you, Franz.
Watch Grady almost die earlier.
Thanks, Grady.
Exciting. Thanks,
dude. Say bye. Hannah, say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Say love you.
Bye.
Bye, Hannah.
Bye, Hannah.
Awesome. See you guys.